Okay, let's call this Spooky Sunday. I'm going to give you some tips and some stories of the paranormal every Sunday. Today, I thought I'd give you some of the things I've experienced. And in particular, let's talk about poltergeists. Now, poltergeists are spiritual forces. Now, I know some people think, oh, it's a ghost and things like that, but not necessarily. It's just some kind of a force that can just move things, shift things, tear things apart. But the organization I worked for, and I can safely say this now because they no longer exist after their founder passed away under mysterious circumstances. I'm not getting into that right now. We had this thing called the Renfield scale. It was a 5-scale investigation tool. And it was more to do with hauntings, but it tied in with poltergeists. So one was familiar scents. You smelt something like the perfume of the person that had passed away. 2 was voices and things like that. 3 was things moving, doors opening, closing, things actually physically shifting and then you seeing them. 4 was getting violent, things getting thrown around the house to the point where you just can't live there anymore. And 5, well, you don't want to experience 5. 5 was literally Renfield 5 is like a massive tearing the house apart, possibly fatal. So that was the Renfield scale that was used. So if you get a call, you go possible 3 on the Renfield scale, and I'd prepare everything ready to investigate to try and debunk it or try and understand it. And that was poltergeist. So some of the experiences I've had, we had one, I can't talk specifics, but we had one where the police were involved and they had witnessed things moving, and we went in and sure enough we saw things moving. And I couldn't explain it. There's got to be a scientific explanation for it, but we couldn't explain that. And eventually, as it does with most poltergeist cases, it burns itself out, hopefully before it gets to Renfield 4 or 5 on the scale. But that's poltergeist. Some people think it's connected to the energy of the people that are there. Usually it's around teenagers or children, and maybe it's to do with all of the things that are building up there. Some people think it's magnetic forces and other such things that we just can't explain with science yet. And others think it's an absolute fraud and there's nothing to it. But that's poltergeist for you. At least my experience with them. Now, 9 out of 10 times I can explain them with logical things. There's that 1 in every 10 that I have experienced where, well, I won't talk about those right now, but they could not be explained. Oh, there you go. There's my first spooky Sunday. My experience with poltergeist. Maybe in the future I'll share some stories with you. But for now, that's all, folks.